Okay, my ashtray collapsed on me today. This is an ashtray out of my Ford F-150, and you can see this side right here is okay, but on the other side the rail popped off and there's broken plastic. You can see that right there, and that right there, and this right here. And what I'm going to try to do is repair this, just melting it back together. And I'm going to use my good old trusty Academy lighter. May not work, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Basically what I'm going to do is put these back together like they were, and then add heat to melt the plastic back together, and just see if that works. And I wish I could film this, but I don't think I can, holding everything. Okay, so what I've done is I've heated this little thing up, this little ashtray up, and I've used some little pieces of plastic, and these are just some caps off of some nails, the little plastic cap that you see on these nails. I just used the plastic to heat and melt inside the joint, so that it more or less kind of welds all that together. So that's kind of what it looks like right there. I hope this little camera's picking it up. So that was one area that was broken, and now I'm going to work on this one, this little part right here. I'm going to try to weld that together and see if that holds. Well, hey, guess what? It looks like this is going to work. As to how much weight it's going to hold, I don't know yet, but maybe it'll do. I think the key to making this thing a strong joint, just like welding anything, is to make sure you get your base metal hot, which is this. And I really tried to do that so that the two plastics can meld together. So even though it's not pretty, I think that'll work. I'm going to go put it in the truck, and we'll slide it around and see. One other thing that happened to this little cup holder is the spring had come off. The spring is actually mounted like this on the back. There was two little plastic knobs coming up that go through these holes right here, and they had broken off. So what I've done is I drilled 2 1/8" holes, and you can see the 2 holes that I've drilled right here. And what I'll do is rivet that in. Okay, so we're going to rivet that in the other side. Okay, and that's the completed project. Got the spring on there, riveted in, and I have this broken rail, basically plastic welded back together. I have no idea how much that's going to hold or how long, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. I wanted to point out, if you're planning on removing your ashtray, you want to know how to do it. Well, there are 2 little hooks back here. If you're looking at a side view of it now. Let's see, let's put it right here. Yeah, there's good light. See this little hook right here? There's one on that side and one on that side. So you have to somehow or another push down on those little tabs back there, which will allow the tray to release, because otherwise they will grab like that. So you have to push them down and pull the ashtray out. Okay, and here's the ashtray installed. Yeah, the little plastic weld is kind of ugly there. I guess I should have used a a black plastic, but I don't really care. All I care about is it holding, and guess what? It's pretty firm. I mean, that'll hold any cup. I'm kind of hitting on it with my fist and it's not broken. And as far as the spring, watch here. Press it in, it stays in, and it comes out. That hadn't worked in a while. Anyway, hey, guess what? That works. So hopefully that gives you guys some ideas on how to repair your ashtray without having to go buy a new one. It's cost me absolutely nothing, just a little bit of time. One thing I do recommend though is when you do go to welding this stuff together, this plastic, be sure to heat your base plastic to where it's melting, so that the plastic that you're melting onto the base plastic will bond. Otherwise it's just going to flake off like wax. But I think this is going to work. Alrighty, thank you.